We often come across ourselves, and we are involved with helping our clients come across objections to securing a new sale or a new client. So the first one that we're going to talk about today is giving a guarantee on a return on investment. Now this can be very hard, especially even with a product or with a service. It's quite hard often to give a guarantee on what the return on the investment might be. There's some ways you can do this. So you can do some modellings and give some examples of, if you invest this much for so period, we work with someone else and we got a return of this. It might not quite work out with that like that for them, and I'll be very careful about offering a guarantee that you're not willing to offer. But certainly talk them through the process, give some examples of what could happen, and that should help alleviate that. Now, the second objection or barrier that we also get is the investment in time. So, for example, even a simple purchase such as like a car, for example, has an amount of investment in time in order to initiate that purchase. So, for example, with the car, you have to design the car, look at the spec, what additions you want to it, when you want it, colour, all that kind of thing. So that can take a little bit of time. And the same can be said with the services as well. If you want to hand a service over and outsource it to someone, there's an amount of investment in time that's required with that. So I would deal with that in basically do as much legwork as you can for your client in order to speed that process up and shorten the amount of time that they have to spend doing that. You have to be a little bit careful, and I'd only do this with clients that you're pretty certain are going to use your service. So you can do it in a number of ways. You might just get, they might actually promise they're going to use you. You might just pick up a vibe from the personality type that they're a person you've got a good relationship and you trust that they're going to use you and you're willing to put that time in yourself. Other ways you can do it is maybe take a small deposit, for example. You can offset that against the cost of it, and that should encourage them and gives a bit of commitment on their side as well. Now, the third thing we're going to talk about today is often clients will ask, what differentiates you from a competitor? Why should I use you rather than another supplier? And this is where having a USP, unique selling point, lined out and ready to provide to someone is really key. So have that ready, tell them what differentiates you from your competitor, why should they use you over someone else. And be really careful at this point when you're talking and being compared to competitors, not to be negative about your competitors' operations and badmouth them in any way. Just talk about your merits, about what makes you good rather than what makes someone else bad. And this just adds to give you a bit more credibility and just adds to your level of professionalism as well. Thank you.